Hello everyone. In this video, we'll see how to write a Python code for multiplication of two matrices. So I've taken two matrices here, A and B. Order of A is 2 by 2, order of B is 2 by 3. So they are compatible for multiplication. Okay, so what we'll do is we will be defining a function to multiply these two matrices. Okay, so I'll define a function. You can give name of your choice. Okay, I'll use PROD product since we are multiplying two matrices. And since I'm multiplying two matrices, I'll need two matrices as my argument. So I'll pick up capital A and capital B. Okay. Now we'll need variables to run over the rows and columns of these two matrices. So how many variables you think you'll need? One variable I need to run over the rows of it. So let me call it M. So let M be K. I need M. Okay, so let me pick up M. And M, let's say I want to run. I want to use M to run to consider the rows of A. So that will be length of A. Okay, I'll need another variable N to run over the columns of A. So I'll have length of A0 again here. Okay, this is already discussed in the previous videos. So I hope it is clear how it is actually running over the rows and columns. Now number of columns of A is same as number of rows of B. Otherwise you cannot multiply those matrices. So for rows of B also I can use the variable n only because that is same as the number of columns of A. Okay, and P I will use for columns of B. So length of B0 I will use for columns of B. Okay, so I will need B0 here for columns of B. So variables are done. Three variables are done. Okay, then I tell Python to return. Yeah. Now what the Python will return, we'll try to decode it on my writing pad here. So I've taken two matrices A and B. Order of A is 2 by 2. Order of B is 2 by 3. So they are compatible for multiplication and their product will be of order 2 by 3. Okay. And I've already opened up the product in terms of these entries and I've kept it. You can just pause the video and have a look at it. Now I'm trying to get a pattern for this. If you see the entries which I have underlined here, okay, suffix of the first A here, then suffix of A here is 0 everywhere. Okay, here, everywhere you will see that it is 0. Okay, only suffix of A is I am looking at. If you see in the second row, it is 1 everywhere. Here, see, here it is 1, here it is 1, here it is 1, here it is 1. So what I will do is I will put a suffix I there. That will be the running over the rows of the first matrix. So how I can write that is A, everything else I'll keep the same, only the underlined terms I'll make them I. So AI0, B00 plus AI1, B10. That is my first entry, which is this one, which I put inside brackets. Second entry will be again the same thing I'll do, AI0, B01 plus AI1, B11. So second entry which I am putting inside brackets right now is considered. Now I'll go for the third entry, AI0, B02 plus AI1, B12. The third entry is also considered. Now what will happen here is, when I is equal to 0, I will get the entire first row, this one, and when I is equal to 1, I will get the entire second row, that is this one. Okay, so I've written the two rows in the compact form. Okay, I hope it is clear. Now, similar thing I want to do for the other entries also. So what I'll do now is, I can either go for a J or K, either of them. Now, if you see this entry which I'm underlining right now, this is 0 here. This is also 0 here. Here it becomes 1. Here it becomes 1. Here it becomes 2. And here it becomes 2. Okay, so I can write all these three entries in one shot only. Okay, so how I can do that? This will be AI0, B0, I. So sorry, I'll use another variable, let's say J here, plus AI1, B1, J. Okay. Now when J is equal to 0, I will get the first entry, that is this one, which I'm underlining right now. When J is equal to 1, I will get the second entry, that is this one. And when J is equal to 2, I will get the third entry, which is this one, which I'm underlining right now. Now this further you can shrink it as, now 0, 0 and 1, 1 you can see here. So this further I can shrink as AIK, BKJ. Now when k is equal to 0, I will get the first entry here. This will be sum of both of them. And when k is equal to 1, I will get the second entry, that is this one. So finally my entire matrix, I've broken it down into this setup here. Okay, so when I'm writing this inside Python now, this will be sum of ikth entry of A multiplied by kjth entry of B, wherein I, j and k will be the respective variables that I have chosen. Okay, I hope this is clear how this has come. So now I'll go back to my Python screen, and we have already defined the three variables that are required, m, n, and. So we have written. So again, I'm using list as comprehension here. So I'll need two matrices in this manner, one inside the other. Okay. Now what I got at the end was sum of AIK into BKJ, AIK into BKJ. Okay, product of this I have to take with BKJ BKJ, and the last variable that I used for was k. So for k in range of n. For k in range of n. Okay. Let's close this here. Yes. So this bracket will not close here. It will close here. I'm still inside the first row. Okay. And k, for k in range of p. Okay, K is already used. For J, I will have to use now. For J in the range of P, and now I will go outside the second bracket to go into the multiple rows. Okay, maybe I'll come down for I in range of n. Okay, so this should give me the product of the two matrices that I've picked up. So whatever I had shown you on my writing pad, manually written, that exactly I've tried to fit in here. So now at the end of this, I'll try to print product, the name of my function I'll call out PROD product, and I'll put both the arguments A and capital A and capital B. Okay, so let's run this and check if there are any errors. Okay, I'll save this once, and that should give me the product of both the matrices. So you can check. Yeah, just take this at the side. Yeah. So 1, 2, you place it on 5, 6. 1 into 2 is 1 into 5 is 5. 2 into 6 is 12. That's 17. So that's the first entry there. 1, 2 you place on 6, 1. That will be 8. And 1, 2 you place on 1, 4. That would be 9. So same way you can check the second row as well. And that is coming perfectly fine. Okay, so this is how you write a Python program to find the product of two matrices. I hope the things are clear, and let me know in the comments if there is any query. I will definitely try to sort it out. Thank you.